Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The race starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello and welcome to the Tuesday night Midwest Motorsports Road Series season finale. Tonight we wrap up the final race of the GT3 GT4 season. Congratulations to all the participants. This season has been a great season so far. We got one more endurance race. We're going to go green for 100 minutes tonight at the 18 turn 3.6 mile Silverstone circuit. Michael Odell is on the pole and getting ready to start the GT3 race. We're underway. Michael Odell, Justin Thaler on the pole. Here we go. I'm joined by Chase Fincher. Chase, the action is starting early. Welcome to the broadcast. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me. It's a first time, and I'm excited.
GT4's also finally underway. Your points leader by a mile, Zach Alexander, gets the GT4 race started as we have 8 GT4s tonight. Zach Alexander, total domination this season. But tonight we're going to see if he can hold off an endurance race. He's running out of teeth for the Gold Teeth Championship. Paulo Araya hot on his tail for now. Back up front. Justin Thaler putting pressure on Christopher Rowe, early leader in the qualifying, currently third with Jesse Coffey hot on his tail. Jason Wahlberg further back, side by side with Travis Rowe. They complete their first lap. Action already, Chase.
Yeah. I think tire management is going to be key here. Silverstone is known for destroying tires. Going through Cops here in the GT4 was an absolute nightmare after a handful of laps. So better aero on the GT3s is going to handle it slightly better, but I think the GT4 boys, some of them might be taking all fours during the stop.
The Maggots Beckett's section of Silverstone, very famous, fun section of the track. You got a lot of experience here at Silverstone? Chase?
No. I think my first laps ever were maybe 3 days ago. I did a few laps in the 570, and then Rick had hosted a session a couple days ago. I did that in the GT3, and then I did a few laps for a guide yesterday in the GT4, but maybe 18, 20 laps overall here.
All right.
I'm not a huge fan of it, to be honest. I think it's more of a high downforce, open wheel type track.
It is very famous for Formula One. Every year it's one of the favorites in the European circuit. I tell you, provides some great racing in any series. John Daniels getting a very open apex into that corner. Don't know all the names of the corners yet. I believe that was Village. They go down the long straight. I know this is Brooklands.
Yeah, this is a very easy corner to, or complex of corners to get wrong. You can easily push out wide here, and you have to scrub speed on your throttle, and then you can easily get overtaken before Cops. But yeah, I think what we might see as tire deg develops, we might see some people start to lose traction on some of these tighter turns. The high aero bits, the car seems to be pretty stable, but getting on power too soon, and especially like the Mustang, I think we might see some. We might see some loopage tonight.
Loopage, especially on the long sweepers as tire degradation starts to kick in, can really damage your tires. It's going to cost you at the end. John Daniels making a long run down the hanger straight. He's going to get 2 for 1. Price for Travis Rowe as well. Gets Jack Lucas, but not Travis Rowe. Travis closed the door on that one. Steve Hansel right behind in the Porsche, looking to take advantage.
Aggressive Steve, here we go.
left over. I like the aggressive Steve.
I do love it.
He's a new man. And through the final start finish straight again to begin another lap. Hour and a half, and in 60-minute races we have 2 pit stops for the GT3s, an extra 40 minutes. How many more stops does that bring us in the GT3s, Chase? Are you doing any
Should be 4 total. Daniels is known for fuel saving. I think he could stretch for 3, but given these long straights, you're on power a lot longer. You're full power a lot longer than some tracks. So fuel saving here might be a little difficult. I would go ahead and assume that it's going to be a 4-stopper for everybody. The key is going to be what's your tire. How are you going to change your tires? Are you going to go 2 stints on the same tire that you started, and then change on the third, and then finish your last 2 stints on fresh tires? I haven't done a stint where I changed just lefts or rights in this new tire model yet, so I don't know how quickly the car gets compliant. But I know it's definitely you're slow the first 2 or 3 laps on cold tires.
Jason Wahlberg is now in front of Jason Phillips. Jason Wahlberg start to challenge Jesse Coffey. That would be a fun battle. Man, these are some very familiar names. Go ahead.
Yeah, these Acuras, I'm pretty familiar with them. I think they handle the last sector way better than any other car because you can go to full power and keep your traction. I was testing the McLaren the other day in Rick's server, and was on par for a few 59s, but lost it in this sector trying to get to power too soon. The back end would step out and I'd lose my momentum. So here, I mean, he was basically full throttle leaving that tight corner all the way out. So the difficulty with the Acura is going to be its nose. It tends to push a lot. So he was late to power there because if he went to power too early, he's going to push too wide. Whereas the McLaren, it loves to rotate under throttle. So you can really hammer that throttle and get the rear end to rotate.
There we go. Nice little on power slide there from Jason Wahlberg, but he does lose a little bit of ground. Jesse Coffey there.
And bias in the Acura actually does change the traction control on that car. If you have it too low, the car will want to naturally spin more. But if you raise it, because I actually had my bias way higher than Phillips would. He didn't like it because the car didn't rotate as well, but I loved it because I planned my strategy around blocking in the corners and getting good exit. And that was really why I was able to maintain a lead, because I wouldn't allow an opportunity for someone to get around me, but I could get a better drive out of the corner because I had my bias a little bit forward, or a little bit far forward than everybody else.
Ooh, taking all the sausage there on the entrance of Maggots.
Yeah, that was a little sketchy.
Does your brake balance change throughout a stint, or do you?
It depends. Normally on cold tires, I have it a little more forward than I would on warm tires, just to keep the car more stable. And then I find a happy medium for each track because every track's a little bit different. Some tracks I actually change depending on what section of the track I'm in. If I need more rotation, I'll lower it. But if I need to be more stable, I'll raise it. So there's not many tracks that I do that on, but there are some where every lap I'll be changing bias.
On a lap-to-lap basis. Jason Phillips takes a look inside Jason Wahlberg. Sides against it.
He wants to put that nose in.
Or fill up the mirrors at least.
I love it.
Are they losing ground to Jesse Coffey up ahead? That's might be.
Yeah. It depends. I don't know if Jason I don't know if Wahlberg is holding up Phillips. So if he is, he's definitely itching to get around because he doesn't want to lose any ground to Coffey up ahead.
What a move. Here it is. Wahlberg sees him early.
Yeah, he let him go. Sometimes it's best to just let them go and then keep momentum up.
1 hour 30 minutes left as he goes right over your screen into your living room. Down the old start finish.
You know, I don't think we're going to see much spread throughout the field. Everybody was pretty close in practice, and as long as you can stay in the draft, you're not really going to pull away. So, pending no one has any major errors or slowdowns, I think we're going to see a pretty tight pack today, which is great for us because I love to watch the racing as much as anybody else.
I'm with you on that one. You picked a good one. To join me in the booth is Rick Bundren. Tries to apply some pressure on Taylor Montague.
And shout out to Rick. He has been putting in a colossal effort this season to improve. And I've been working with him a lot. I'd like to work with him a lot more than I am. It's just availability wise, timing doesn't really work out for us to both be in a session together. But he's continuously, we're always going over data, where he can improve, what he can do to do better, and it's showing.
I agree 100%. He joined us on the cool down lap. If you didn't hear it, you can.
I did,
go back
yeah.
and listen to it. It was amazing. Rick's a very fun guy, big real life advocate, sports car racing fan, fanatic. There he goes. Let's see. A little bit early to apply too much racing pressure. I think Rick's racecraft has definitely come a long way too. Not just about getting fast one laps, but
yeah, he is focused on consistency and minimum incidents. I think when he first told me, it was like late in the season. He only had 5 incident points for the entire season at that point. So he's definitely keeping it clean, working on tire management. He wants to be able to have a fresh tire at the end of a stint if he needs to push. So he's really being he's taken the right approach of how he wants to improve his racecraft.
Battle with Rick and Taylor Montague go on. Did notice in the showroom Troy Nissen and Nicholas Moffitt's new paint job. Not sure if you were able to check that out.
Yeah, the wart additions.
Yes, the wart remover.
Oh, that's good.
So we'll see if they can attack. Right now, they got to get on Zach Alexander. As it looks like somebody already been in the pits. Nope. It is 7-Eleven machine doing. Is that Wartman?
I do believe.
Listed in the wrong division. Okay, it's all good.
Yeah, that's David. Yeah.
Wortman is actually an AM driver in the GT4 in the 7-Eleven machine, facing Zach Alexander. So not too far from Zach. The battle for third is what we're watching. Troy Nissen and Nicholas Moffitt. We'll get the tower corrected here. But this season has been a lot of fun. Chase, sorry you didn't get to participate more, but glad you're spending time with your family. I'm sure they're happy to have you too.
Yeah, it's just something had to focus needed to be family and business. So something had to be put to the side. Unfortunately, it was racing on a week-to-week basis, but I'm still as involved as I can be, wanting to help out everybody. I love being a part of this league. The guys are like family, and I want to see everybody enjoy it. Like it's a great organization to be a part of for sure.
Well, you're a big part of it. The driver coaching sessions have been amazing and well participated. It looks like it is true. Steve Hansel has got around Travis Rowe. Move Steve Hansel inside the top 10. They come through famous S's. John Daniels in front of Jack Lucas. Oh, let's see if Travis Rowe popped back from Steve. Oh, just a little bit of understeer there. Travis had to lift because he was carrying more speed through the end of those S's there.
Yeah, I know it's a shame for the Porsche. I know it was kind of hit hard after the new model came out. So I I know. Before Steve was up there up front, and he was loving it. But uh, everybody who was in the Porsche after the model update, they all said that it got hit hard, and it's not fun to drive.
That's unfortunate. But we've seen some of the best driving from Steve in a long time. It looks like Rick Bundren got around Taylor Montague.
There you go, Rick.
Taylor Montague wants it back, or if Rick decides to chooses to put lap after lap and pull away right now, under half a second, and the gap is getting smaller. But Taylor Montague gets a better run.
If Rick can play his cards right, I want him to get that podium. I know he's been trying to get one for so long. So if he can play a clean race, it's always on the table with these endurance races. Anything can happen.
It's like Jack Lucas wants to get that spot back from John Dane.
I'm just waiting for him to show us what that livery means by missing an apex.
Yeah. What apex?
Yeah, what apex?
Like Wahlberg has dropped back a little bit after racing along.
Wahlberg is also known for massive fuel saving. He might be playing that game.
And Jason Phillips dropped back. Something happened to Jason. Bear with me while we find out. You want to find out? I don't want to embarrass Jason too much, but it looks like.
Yeah, I'm just as curious as you.
The Jasons may have had some argy-bargy. Come on, rewind faster. No pit stops.
He's all alone by himself.
He hit the gravel. I know the gravel traps are sometimes take a while to get out. Hopefully, it wasn't
If he dropped that far, it would have had to have been. There it is.
There it is. Got a relatively big lead. Coming into the end of the lap.
This very well may be what I was talking about earlier with the bias. When the bias is too low in this car, the rear end will want to loop out on you. Yep.
There it is. On power.
Yeah, because that car actually gets really, really good traction. But I know Jason really likes the rotation under braking. But looks like it might have caused a little bit of issue there.
As Jason corrects it at the top of the screen, Jason Phillips. Play, I'm not sure exactly what happened to Jason Wahlberg then. Because he gets one.
Yeah, because he's got a couple second lead right there.
So let's see if we can maybe fast forward. Find out what happened to Wahlberg. Two separate incidents. They were racing together. Both Acuras, by the way, Chase, to your point. Understeer, but then getting on the power, I couldn't be cold tires, after 9.
No, yeah, Acura has a numb nose for sure.
So using the throttle to help steer it.
It actually, I have not been able to get the car to rotate under throttle. As soon as you release brake and go to throttle, the car pushes. So I always in this car would trail brake to the very last point that I could hold a brake. I would hold that just so that way when I did go to power, I didn't have to lift. It's not I wouldn't say it's a very fun car to drive, but it is rewarding when you get it right. It just feels like it has no soul to it. It's very quiet. Sounds like a vacuum cleaner.
No personality.
Yeah, that's it. No personality.
Wow, that's my last girlfriend. Know the feeling. Steve Ansel.
Translates well, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It always does. Racing imitates life sometimes. We'll see if Jason Wahlberg can get those spots back. Maybe it's just John Daniels moving up.
Well, Jack Daniels is now down to 8th. He's behind Phillips. I wonder if he had an issue. Put the pressure on.
Uh-oh. Here he comes. Jason Phillips working his way back up through the field, I think. Worked his way past Lucas, and now Lucas wants the spot back.
Lucas is a fighter. He relishes in the door-to-door battles. Like that's his thing. He would rather be in a battle with someone than out there by himself just cranking out laps.
All these guys are so fast. Oh, Steve Ansel, somebody's taking a long way home.
Is that Wahlberg? I think that's Wahlberg.
Wahlberg? Yeah, it is. Good on him, though. Just understeer. There's that understeer into turn 1.
I think he had a little bit of snap, too much brake going into the corner. I think it snapped on him. Good catch, though.
Yeah. Oh, man. Here we go. Going around Pablo Araya. Steve Ansel takes advantage. Go 3 wide. Now Jason is offline, but inside Pablo, and just understeers out into the.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Like you said, not enough rotation. And, hey, that's amazing. Right through the brake marker. This sign that stayed there. Okay.
What braking marker? You don't need that.
Who needs them? All right, back racing. Move Steve Ansel up a spot. Working their way through traffic again. Oh, Jack Lucas. In a fight.
Jack's not going to give up.
Yeah,
Looks like Jesse's in pit lane.
That's right. Slow it down, push the button. We are about 20 minutes in.
He's probably catching up on chat right about now. Surprised he hasn't hit a wall. I love you, Jesse.
Been 18 whole minutes. Maybe that's a new record for Jesse. All good. Some other guys taking advantage of the pit lane.
All the leaders together on track.
Travis Rowe. And GT4, GT3 leaders. Shout out to Christopher Ryer. Man, what an awesome drive he's having today. Justin Thaler has pitted on lap 8. He went for an undercut. We'll see where he ends up.
Yeah, I spoke with Rowe.
I haven't pitted yet. Yeah, what did Christopher say?
So he was doing, I think officials were at Brands Hatch, and he was having a little bit of issues getting to the time where he wanted. And we went over some of his data, and he found a way to practice his brake trace and trail off. And I think it's showing his improvement since that point. It was a small fix. It was just something I noticed in the data. But ever since he's been able to find a way to fix that, he's been uber competitive, always in the front. Super consistent as well.
Been an awesome season. GT3, GT4, 12 races. As they're coming in the pits, the leaders now.
This is going to be a dogfight out. Let's see it. Let's see if Odell puts a little less fuel in to build a gap.
Or does Rowe? Think
It's possible, yeah, because you could take
2
less
tire
fuel.
changes or 1 tire change?
I don't think anyone's going to change tires right now. That track is hot, but I don't think we're seeing too much time drop off in time that people are going to put on fresh tires. I don't think it's worth it right now. Maybe next stop, but I wouldn't do it this stop.
So if you're doing 4 stops, you're taking tires every other stop?
Yeah, probably on my second pit stop. So that way the first 2 stints are on one set of tires, and the second 2 are on one
And Rowe
set.
beats him out.
Yep.
Look out.
I think he took less fuel. I think he's going to take more in his last stint, but he wanted to get around Odell first.
Time stationary was 5 seconds longer. Oh, wait, nope. Michael Odell. Time stopped.
It's
21.
it's a smart play. If you're like with me and Johan at Watkins Glen, our pace was very similar, so there was no really need to play a fuel strategy game in my eyes. I was just going to run it till it was empty each stint, and then take minimum fuel on the last one. But if I was faster and needed to get around him, I would take less fuel on a stop and then just take more on the last if I could build up pace in between.
Yep. And was that determined a lot of times by where you are when it's time to pit as far as traffic goes?
Yep. Traffic plays a huge part. Sebring.
Oh yeah.
Had I
You don't have to go there.
It's actually it all happened because my pit strategy was off. I thought I had one more lap. As soon as I passed pit entry, it told me 1 lap left. So I ran out of fuel entering pit. So I'm going down pit lane just barely stuttering, and that lost the 4-second lead I had, and that 4-second lead put me right in between a GT4 sandwich. So
yeah, literally. You were the sandwich.
Yep. Good times.
I mean, it happens. It's just truly a reaction to the circumstance that you find yourself in. I mean,
It's
playing that even if you tried.
Yeah, well, Flag was actually in chat with us, and when I started to go in between him, he goes, "You're a brave man."
Yeah. Michael Adele must have taken tires in the 21-second stop.
Yeah, I don't know what fill time is. I didn't see his car go up, but I don't know what fill time is. I'm pretty sure fill time is only like 17 or 18 seconds on a GT3, so he might have taken tires.
Or missed his box or something. 17.95 for Jesse Coffey as well.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Jesse did not take tires because he did at Suzuka and regretted it. So I think he's going to double stint his tires. It seems Daniels is playing a fuel strategy game. I don't think he's pitted yet.
He has lap 13, 18.
Oh, okay. All right.
So he's good. On the timing screen, you see a pit count. EL is pit lap.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Christopher Rowe with the purple time. We were talking about it earlier. But the massive undercut came in at lap 8 for JT. Justin Taylor, we can't make fun of him while he's winning, can we?
No, he's got weight reduction going on for him.
He did have surgery this week.
Yep,
So
he's going to pull a Carlos Sainz to get that victory with the weight reduction.
Fewer body parts, weight reduction. Right. Glad you pulled through.
Do we know what Rowe's time was? What was his purple time?
200.642.
Okay.
He gets past your GT4 leader, points leader, Zach Alexander, 10 seconds over Troy Mason.
Yeah, Zach is he's in a league of his own. Me personally, I mean, I know I know where his I rating should be. He should be closer to 3K. He has improved a lot this season, but in previous seasons he never practiced. He would just jump in and race with everybody, but he's putting in the effort now, and it's showing that he's naturally gifted. He has the ability to put a car around a track fast, and it's definitely showing with his I guess competitive nature, to just improve, better himself every chance he gets. I'm gonna get him a Wart livery because he missed that apex.
What apex? Oh. Teeth show up. How many golden teeth did you got?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
Maybe
see
some
one
of the smaller ones.
left? On the right.
Yeah, 5, 6.
I counted 7 wins on the season of 12 races total. Absolutely amazing.
That's impressive.
Troy Nisson is in the pits. They'll probably
Here comes
keep
John and
it
Jesse.
up.
They're gonna catch him at an inopportune time. This may benefit Jesse. Oh, that's a good angle too.
Oh, there goes Michael Odell right behind him.
Now we get to see some racing because Odell's going to want to get around these guys as quick as possible.
Jesse Coffey's like, yes, I finally got him. Oh no, Michael Odell's right there.
This is
I
great.
guess I gotta let Michael go for it. I just follow Michael. That's just, again, Jesse being the nice guy, giving up on John Daniels to let Michael Odell get between them, and now maybe Jesse can follow Michael through and around John Daniels. You have to catch John Daniels first, though. He's there on net.
Yeah, I was really surprised at the lap he put down in the practice before the race. It was a very, very competitive time for the field. God, that Mustang sounds good.
I don't know that it could ever get old.
I don't think so either.
The sim rig, you got rumbles turned up.
Ooh, Daniels hit the curb.
Did he keep it? Here comes Coffee.
Oh!
Dan Daniels closes the door.
I was about to say, someone's about to get punted.
He slammed the door. Jesse appears to have a little bit more pace, I would call it. Not necessarily speed, but once Jesse gets a few corners connected, he has more momentum. Just can't get it.
Yeah, he's probably sizing up where he's got an advantage. Everybody's going to have a different pace through certain sectors, so you really got to cater your attack to where you're stronger, and just make sure you're in the right place to make that pounce whenever an opportunity arises.
Every corner that goes by, Michael Odell gets farther and farther away.
Yeah.
So at some point, Jesse's going to have to Put your big boy britches on, Jesse.
Gonna have to
And
make
a
that move, Jesse. Do the Mustang proud.
You want to get the trophy, girl, you got to make a move. Oh, Jason Wahlberg, Jack Lucas going at it. Three-way battle. We've really gotten to get to know these names throughout the seasons. I mean, hard to say goodbye to GT3s, GT4s. I understand a couple guys might not be back based on wanting to stay with the
Yeah,
cars,
that's
development.
that's understandable if you're wanting to be on a racing team that's uber competitive. Uh, I know Flag. His goal is to be on one of the elite sim racing teams, and they're primarily doing GT3 or GTP, and he wants to stay competent in that car, not have to learn something completely new. So I can understand that if that's your goal and what you desire with the sim. Uh, but for me, I joined for GT4s. That's the car I love the most on the service. It's the car I feel uh, I'm the most competitive in, and I think it nets some of the best racing. Um, and I was a little bit apprehensive to the switch to GT3s, but actually fell in love with them. They're actually really fun to drive. So whatever is chosen for next season, whether it be the P Cup or the SR10 for the Pro Series, I'm going to do my best to uh, get competent with it. Oh, look, there's my logo. Get competent
Yeah,
with it for to not only get out there and race with the guys, but to be able to hopefully get everybody else up to speed if anybody has any issues.
I love it. Something for everyone here, and again, no shame or get it.
That was a beautiful
Enjoy
move, by the way.
the moment that we got. Yes, Jack Lucas. That was planned, possibly laps ahead.
It probably was. Like I said, you size up your competition, you see where you're stronger, and you make that push. Row, here we go. Wahlberg's gonna have a case of the warts after this race.
He is.
Do you have any preference to the car classes we go to next season?
You know, I like them all. I don't have any preference. I think they're all going to be great competition. I do like a spec series.
Yes, yes,
Like the
I
Fisher
do. I
Cup.
think that was what was missing in the GT3 category because it, without it's never going to fail. You're going to have a track where one car just suits it better. I don't think there's one car that's end all be all the best car around, but there's going to be certain tracks where one car just outshines the rest. But a spec series, it's all down to the driver. So uh, I'm actually as much as I mean I'll tell you what I voted for. I voted for the Radical and M2 because I think the Radical is going to be fun as something new. But the GR for the AM class would probably net some of the funnest racing just because the car drafts so well. You're going to have so many opportunities to pass in straights, and I can't wait to see how those boys get along with it because I've done a few races with that car when I did officials still, and yeah, you're on a straight and you're passing like two people every single time.
Right, right. Yeah, I grew up SCCA run-ups, so showroom stock, all of the Formula Vs, drafting plays a big role, and it's all about spec racer Ford. It's all about the driver making the difference.
Yep. Odell looks like he is tracking down Rowe too.
Odell 2:02 minute .33. Took 0.3 of a second off of Christopher Rowe's past lap.
Because I do believe at one point Rowe had a 7-second lead. Down now under 2, so Odell's on the move, which is to be expected.
Right at 1 hour remaining in the race, so now a natural one race left to go. Justin Taylor is in for a second stop. What you got?
No, I was laughing at the one full actual race to go.
Right.
Oh,
What?
Jack made the pass.
He's by him.
I think he made it in the same spot he got Wahlberg too. Jack is on the move. Next up is Jesse. Don't count Phillips out though. That dude is fast. It was Road America and Watkins Glen starting starting both of those races. Like Phillips was within like 3 or 4 tenths of me for the first stint on each race. It was, I literally could not pull away from him. So he can stick with anybody.
Yes, he can. He's doing a great job on the ovals too. I had fun watching Jason Phillips. Learn different types of racing.
I thought about doing some roundy round, but you know.
I know you. I understand. I come from a road course background too, and oval racing. I don't want to say it was done or frowned upon by circles my family rode around, but Lanier Raceway was right across the streets from North Atlanta, so
Yeah.
we were camping out there. We go right across the street and watch some winged sprint cars run on a 38-mile banked oval, just nuts. So
Yeah, I've done
no
one.
problem with the oval.
Done one oval race, and it was a lot of fun because you're you're door to door, like nonstop. You don't get a gap. There's people around you not all the time, so it was a lot of fun. But I don't know, for a 2 or 3 hour race, I don't know if it's for me. I want something more than just going left, but that's just me.
Yeah, that's why there's variety, something for everybody. Find what you like and enjoy it. Step out of your comfort zone every now and then. Expand your horizons. Challenge yourself. Look at this.
As you should.
Yeah, that's what I think. I mean,
I think that's a great way to grow as a driver, is to drive multiple different things and become well disciplined in them. Then you can go from car to car, and with the feedback you're getting through your sim rig, you can know what, instead of reacting to the car, you're making the car do what you want it to do because you understand how the car needs to be driven.
my dad always said he had to ask the car to do something every time. Every driver input was a request.
Yeah.
The car did not have to honor that request or not. It was a lot of fun. Michael Odell on Christopher Rowe for the lead. This has allowed John Daniels to catch up under a second, and Jesse Coffey now under a second behind him. So we are soon to have a four-way battle for the lead.
Wow. 40 minutes in, and we have under less than 2 seconds in the top four. This is great. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it. This is great.
It's awesome. And Justin Taylor's a little off strategy on his pits, but remember, he pitted from the lead. So do not count Justin Taylor out either. See what kind of traffic he's in. pit delta is greater than the distance back Justin Taylor is, so he could reassume the lead as these guys come into pit.
Yeah, especially if he came out. I don't know if he got into traffic, so he might have clean air. I know there's not many AMs tonight, so traffic won't play that big of a factor. But if you catch him in a high speed section, that loses a lot of time. So it's all about where you meet and manage the GT4 traffic.
Correct. Absolutely. Nicholas Moffitt has his eyes on the back of Rick Bundren's Porsche. Porsche versus Porsche. Nice and smooth hands. What a fun track.
And the timing tower is still messed up, so he's currently 5th, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I'll send another message to Josh.
Zach's pulling out another big lead.
16 seconds to Zach Alexander.
Yeah. Yeah, he did a what did he do? He did an official race, I think yesterday or the day before, top split, and I think he finished. Hold on, let me look. He sent it to me. He finished very well.
Justin Taylor saying hello to Steve Hansel. Up ahead, Justin Taylor that we're following in this number 2 dark horse has pitted twice. Steve Hansel's due for a stop.
Yeah, so Zach finished P5 on a top split race here.
There you go, Zach.
Huge congrats to him.
Someone needs to get the sandbag out of the back of that Porsche. Just saying.
I'm honestly surprised Taylor's even in the rig right now.
Here's the Silverstone layout, in case you were wondering. Not my doing. Cuba Steve and Justin Taylor have ended up meeting again on the track as Steve went wide.
Steve went wide.
Allows Justin through.
I was just about to say, let's see how Steve defends. Commentator curse hits before I can even get the words out of my mouth.
ESP. No, I think Steve read the writing on that wall. They are in group chat together, so maybe Justin said, "You want the chrome horn or not?"
Yeah. If you don't move, you're gonna get it, buddy.
Taylor is faster than you.
Taylor is on the move tonight, man. Like this is great to see. He's really taken well to that Mustang. I think it might have taken him a little bit longer to get competent with it than he liked, because I think he struggled a little bit last season. But he's stuck with the car, and it's treating him well this season.
Rumor has it he went to the store, bought a 12-pack of Red Bull, and stayed up 3 days straight trying to learn how to drive this. What a battle for the lead in the GT3s. Look at this, 1, 2, and 3. All together, Michael O'Dell.
As you famously would say, you can throw a blanket over him.
Yes, and Christopher Rowe says, "I'm out." You guys slow each
Daniels
other
with
down.
the dive. Here we go.
Here's Daniels. We just saw Christopher Rowe go in. Now is not the time you want to do slow laps, racing each other. Bring it in. You got 50 minutes left.
You know, Rowe might be playing a genius move right here, getting away from the
Get out of the
battle.
way.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I also think
Not
he did take
practicing.
less fuel last time, so you're probably going to see 2 or 3 more laps for Odell before he pits.
Jack Lucas, Jason Walber, and Steve Hansen also in. Where does Justin Taylor slot in? Michael Odell and John Davis still only have one pit.
What's the pit delta for this track?
Over 30.
Okay, so he still technically would be in the lead once they pit.
20 seconds out. Yep.
Wow. You know, these two had a really good battle at Suzuka as well, Odell and Taylor.
Oh my goodness.
So we may see him duke it out again.
Yep, I hope so.
Well, we are watching our champion right now. Odell has pretty much got the championship locked in, so I'm excited to talk to him afterward. Well deserved. Here he comes. Oh, he might have actually been low on fuel. It may have been why he lifted to let Daniels by, because he was about to run out. See where he comes out. Yeah. Jesse leapfrog row.
Yes, he did. There's Justin coming across the line right now.
What a drive by Taylor, man.
I'll agree with that.
You know, it's a running joke with him that he can only win the fun runs. So it would be great to see him pull off a win here tonight. I'm wondering if something happened with Odell's stop. He's further back than I was expecting. Oh no,
no.
Commentator curse. Oh,
On the power.
I told him I was going to get him with that. So we got a race on our hands again. Here we go. Looks like Moffitt is still hounding Rick. Daniel's at pit exit. This is going to be close. See if he's on cold tires or not. If he is, the move needs to be made now. Oh, Looks like he is on cold tires.
And around.
Oh no!
Oh, right in front of Jack Lucas, Zach
Oh,
Alexander.
Zach hit him. Oh no!
Throws it in reverse. Get out of the way, John. That's what
Yep.
Zach said.
He's got damage. He's that front driver front on Daniel's car is gone. That looks to be superficial for the most part. I don't think it really damaged the car too much. He's got a pretty healthy lead, so. And we still have 44 minutes to go, so anything else can happen as well.
Bring it on. We're looking for at least one more pit stop from the GT3 guys.
Yeah, I don't know how far along Zach is in his second stint, but he'll fix that bumper when he comes in. I don't think it's going to cause him too much issue.
Yeah.
He's just getting ready for that next gold tooth. My boy Jesse in P2 though, man. I don't want to give him a curse. I feel like I curse him too much, but
No problem, no problem.
So are you more sad that we're moving away from the current lineup of cars? Or are you actually excited that we're moving to something more spec race or more spec, aimed toward like spec racing?
Yeah, I like seeing the cars being a little more even. I like seeing. I hope at the beginning of the season there will be significant numbers, and towards the end it kind of fizzles down, which I get, completely understand, and understand how those can add up sometimes and disappear sometimes. So
Yeah,
either way,
I think as long as the racing is good, and people aren't busy with life, I mean, I think they're going to be there. I just think this has been one of those years where a lot of people are just busy. A lot of people are in college. A lot of people are, growing their families. A lot of people have other things going on. So it's just been just one of those seasons where not everybody is able to participate like they would like to. Which is, I mean, we're all adults. We all have lives, and this is a hobby. So it's one of those things where we want to be there, but life takes precedence sometimes.
Roxy makes it around one more time.
James, what lap are we on?
We are on lap 28.68.
Okay, so he should be pitting the next couple laps.
Zach Alexander, yes, was definitely.
He's gonna get himself a facelift, get back out there. Seems like Pablo Araya has also made some moves. Wasn't he? I think he started a little lower in the field. He's caught up to Rick. Looks like Moffitt got around Rick as well.
If we can find Pablo. Pablo's been having a good race so far as well.
The old McLaren.
White McLaren.
Beautiful looking livery. I feel like these three have been close for a while now. See if Pablo can use the legs of that McLaren to his advantage. Very nice late braking. Got a good drive out of that corner.
Don't be too bad. Rick Bunder and Pablo Araya, the battle we're watching closely right now.
See how well Rick defends.
Yep.
It's all about car placement. Oh, Rick got a little squirrely. I think his exit was compromised. Pablo has an amazing run. Oh no! Oh no!
Using the grass. Sacrificing off track.
Oh,
What a try. Good for trying there, Pablo. I would have done the same thing. Got to make the ground back up.
You gotta try to take that opportunity. He had a run. He had a massive run.
Yes.
Let him regroup and try again. Rick was able to take advantage of it too.
Three-way battle.
Yeah, I think a couple more laps he'll be in a position to try again. Keep it clean, hit your points, you'll catch back up, and size them up and get ready for another attack. Now, what has happened up front? Jesse is down in fourth. Odell in first. I guess Thaler probably pitted. Yeah, he pitted lap 30.
3 stops for 30, yep. The only one to have pitted 3 times. So as soon as 20 minutes to go, it's laps to go, so that would be about 2 minutes.
There we go. Jesse in pit. I wonder if he had a reading chat moment. Looks like Rowe finally got around Wahlberg as well. I know they were nose to tail for several laps. All right, took tires.
Coffee's back on the road.
Just remember, Jesse, cold tires. Keep it slow, keep it calm. Don't push too hard. Jack's got the ability to catch that front group. I know he has the pace. I don't know what his tire strategy is, but let's see if he takes tires.
33 minutes to go.
Probably do tires and then a splash and dash for the last one.
Yep.
Battle for the lead.
What a season this has been.
It really has been a great season. We've had some new drivers come in. Flag has been, I knew who Flag was before he joined the league. I knew as soon as I saw his name in Discord, I was like, well, here we go. The guy drives well above his I rating.
You mentioned on the podcast he's trying to get his I rating up. What, 5,000, I think?
Yeah, I think he said he needs to be above 4 in order to join some of these elite teams, but he drives at a 5K plus pace. So, I mean, he's got it. It's just, putting in the time and officials, which, can be the wild, wild west sometimes. That's pretty much why I stopped racing officials. Once I got my upgraded stuff and could actually see what I was doing, I started hammering officials, but it just got to a point where if you're outpacing someone of a higher rating, they want to knock you off course because they're like, how dare you pass me? So it became not fun. And I ran across Jesse's stream and like immediately was interested in wanting to join. And the first race I was, it was actually season 6 Monza. And I was trying to be as cautious as I could. I didn't want to enter the first race and like make a bunch of people mad. So everybody was respectful. It was great racing. And then from that point on, I was like, all right, I'm in. Like you sold me hook, line, sinker. So Midwest is definitely where it's at.
Jason Phillips takes this opportunity. The pit puts Michael Odell and Christopher Rowe. This is the battle for the lead. You can always go to midwest-motorsports.com if you want to get in on some of this action. Signups are always free and always open. midwest-motorsports.com.
Unless you want to be taken out turn 1 by a noob.
By noobs, that's right. No, thank you. All right. There's the 3 leagues. We'll be right back.
Are you tired of milquetoast lawless racing and ready for a real league? Then you need Midwest Motorsports. Our iRacing Cup, Truck, and Road series are unrivaled and make grown men cry. Featuring active race control and an active Discord server. Say goodbye to cheese wagon free-for-alls and hello to the best league racing you'll find anywhere. Want more? Who doesn't? Catch our weekly podcast, complete with member interviews, race reviews, standing updates, and rig tips and tricks. Live race broadcasts with announcer commentary.
And Ty Williams in the 81 in the red car. Jason Huffman gets in between them.
Fridays, Truck Series. Sundays, Cup Series. Tuesdays, Road Series. Visit Midwest-Motorsports.com to sign up for free and see if you have what it takes to not finish last. Our next season starts soon. Scan the QR code to sign up now, unless you like being taken out in Turn 1 by news.
Nobody likes being taken out in turn 1 by me.
I miss Hopper. Hopper, if you're watching, buddy, love you.
Come on back, as they say.
So yeah, we've had quite a bit of a shakeup. So Jack actually had a speeding penalty on that last pit stop, and Jesse had a spin. So that's what happened to him.
You've been a bad boy. Jesse, you say Jesse or Jack?
Jesse had the spin, yeah. And I was told it was 1 lap after I said he was doing so well. So
Yeah.
I told everybody I was going to roast everybody tonight just for fun. So
That's right. Last race of the season.
yeah, just have fun with it.
Fun. It's been a great season. Anything stick out in your mind?
Ooh, that's a tough question. There's a lot of highlights. Obviously, I wasn't participating in most of the races, so just catching the stream or watching everybody else's streams. If I'm gonna say anything on my end that really stood out, it was probably Watkins Glen with Johan. We are so evenly matched with pace, and we drive really well together as far as racing. I can go side to side with him and never have a complaint or fear that I'm going to be taken out. I don't know if it's just we mutually respect each other. I'm not going to do anything to, ruin his race. He's not going to do anything to ruin mine. But that was some of the best, most fun, close racing I had this season. So for me, that's really what stands out. And it's a testament to, I think, the league as a whole. Everybody is very clean. They're very respectful. So as far as the caliber of racing you're going to get, it's all the way from, a 1,000 I-rated guy to we have guys in here who actually punch above 5K in their raw pace. So anybody can join here and find something to fight alongside with, or someone to fight alongside with. Got me, James?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Watching Pablo.
Yeah, it seems he made the move on Moffitt.
And Moffitt.
I don't know if that was in pit strategy or on track.
Either way, happy to see Pablo Araya having
Yep.
a good run. Hey, Queen, if you're out there watching.
Yeah. I saw her out there. She's always cheering him on.
Michael Odell stays out. Christopher Rowe's in. So let's see if a one-lap overcut does it.
Yeah, if he's able to even stretch it another lap after this, I don't know what his fuel level is, but if he can stretch it another lap, that's at least a couple gallons less, and you're talking a couple gallons is a lot of time in pit lane to be stationary. So he could build up a nice little gap here.
Oh, Steve in the pits.
And I also know Rowe said that he was Christopher Rowe, no relation to Travis Rowe,
Yeah,
but I know that he was saying that he might not even do the race tonight because I think it starts at 12:30 a.m. his time. So he's not going to be going to bed till 2:30. Which, hey, props to him, man, for him to stay up that late to race with us. You know, goofballs over here in America. You know, I love it.
we welcome him. Taylor Montague comes in. Let's go down to the pit lane reporter. See what our pit lane reporter says.
I am no pit lane reporter.
That's right. He's taken some damage, and I'm not sure the mechanics are going to have much time to work on it. They want to get him out as fast as they can, but as they work quickly to repair the damage that he's undertaken out there on the track. And nothing chafes a driver more than sitting in his automobile while everyone else is flying by on the straights.
Finally, they let Taylor Montague down.
Classic Brands Hatch.
Yes, good catch. Hopefully, we'll have more of that in the future next season.
Yes, I agree. That would be nice.
Can't get enough. And it looks like Odell stays out for another overcut.
Another lap. Yep. He's going to stretch that fuel as much as possible. I don't blame him. Smart play.
Like John Daniels has gone down a lap.
Yeah, I think he had the meatball flag on his out lap. So
Drive through maybe or more. So good.
I don't know if he probably had to tow because he could not turn that car. So he had time in tow and then get his quick repair. So yeah, I'm not surprised to see him down a lap. Unfortunately, that happens sometimes on a long track like this. You wreck on the early part of the lap and you have to tow. You're already down 2 minutes.
Yep.
Okay, well, let's see where Thaler comes out. Because he should be
Who's that?
close to doing his last stop.
Who's that?
I think Thaler. I think he should have one more stop. And he comes in now. So
Right on time.
oh, he lost time there.
So easy. When the heat is on, yeah, nothing you can do. Maybe he's out of gas. Is that Nick Astley? No, who's that?
I don't know who that is.
The GT4 pitted BMW. Oh, it is Michael Harris.
Michael Harris. Okay. Yeah, I remember we did a fun run with the 34 Ford at Suzuka, and the pit entrance is a very long entrance, but you don't actually have to slow down till the very end of it. And I saw people enter the pit lane and then go pit speed around the entire loop well before you even had to slow down. So if you pull in behind someone who slows down too soon or doesn't know exactly where to start slowing down, you can lose so much time. And I think that's what just happened to Thaler.
We're joined by the queen of the stream. Hey, queen, Sydney, we hope you're doing well. Good to see Pablo on the track. Currently P5 inside the top 5. Nicholas Maffei, hot on his tail, and the wart remover paint scheme tonight. Pablo, the only McLaren in the GT4s.
Well, Skyler was in one, but he's now out.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, which is sad to see from my perspective. I love the McLaren.
Yes, we remember your total domination. Speaking of McLaren, Jack Lucas in the GT3 McLaren, now separated from Justin Taylor by David Wortman's Aston Martin, but won't be long.
Jack will have to pit one more. Yeah, I was about to say he'll have to pit one more time. It's like I've spoke the last 2 pit stops into existence. It's like they heard me.
That's right. So that's going to move Justin Taylor up another spot.
So he has taken his last stop for the day. So all he has to do is keep his head down, keep it clean, and hope that some other people get into a battle or get held up on traffic. I think he's in for hopefully at least a podium.
Yes. He's 39 seconds now behind the leader.
Okay. Yeah, it's close.
So it's going to be side by side on the way out for the final stop.
He'll be on warm tires if I doubt anybody's going to take tires the last stint, but they will have cooled off slightly in pit lane. I think the new...
It's 13-second stop for Justin.
Okay. I also think the new tire model definitely helped the Mustang just feel more alive, just more responsive in the feedback you're getting through the wheel and pedals. So I think it's just a very strong car now. Looks like David has taken quite a chunk out of Zach's lead. It's 11 seconds now, and I swear it used to be about 16 or 17.
They should be done with all their stops, or they have another one. 15 minutes left.
I doubt they're going to have another one.
Hour 40, I think they have 3.
See, they last pitted lap 27 and lap 32.
It's lap 37 now.
So it's probably a 14, 15 laps per stint.
It's going to be close.
Yeah, it'll be close. If anything, it's a splash and dash, but it seems like David's come to terms with this Aston around here, and it's working well for him. Either that or Zach is just matching pace. I'm known to do that. If I don't have a reason to push, I don't push.
Rose back in front of Michael Odell. The 2-lap overcut did not work for Michael. And the pursuit is on for the final race of the season.
Yeah, if anybody can
14
track him down,
minutes
Odell
left.
can.
14 minutes. He got 14 minutes to do it. Yes, Michael Odell's pit stop was 5 seconds longer than Christopher Rose. So it's
I
okay,
wonder why.
Timothy Odell's watching on the stream. He says hello, Chase, but he's might be having a heart attack. Great, got 14 minutes. to go.
Tim knows his son. He knows he can pull this off.
Not if Christopher Rowe has anything to say about it.
You know, he's gonna fight for sure, but
Acura versus Chevy.
it's funny. The layouts are very similar, but the way they drive is so different. Closing that gap. Here he comes.
Especially in a fixed setup, are the fixed setup that they use different?
Yeah, every car is going to have a pro and con, and I think the reason that they do that is every car naturally has a strength. So in order to mitigate it, to make the cars more even, they'll take away a little bit of the car's pro. And put more emphasis on the con of that car. Because I remember when we did Daytona, we actually ran the Daytona setup, not the high downforce setup, and they killed the Acura on gearing. It would fall on its face every single time you change gear, especially when you went to sixth, and the car understeered way more than normal. So the bus stop, you couldn't carry speed through the bus stop, and you're losing all your momentum out of the bus stop. So, like the Ferraris and the McLarens just had such good top end. I think the Porsche was actually the fastest car on track on top end. And the Acura just would get walked by everybody. I would be in the draft of someone and not even pull on them. So with the high downforce setup, specifically the two cars I've driven the most, the Acura and the McLaren, the way they tinker with these cars to just make them even overall is give them a little bit of a quirk where you have to figure out how to get that car to go fast. And with the Acura, it's trail braking. If you can trail brake the car properly and really get on, it has really good acceptance of power. So like you can go full power, whereas in the McLaren, you really have to feather that throttle that you're going to spin out. But the Acura can just hook and go. So where it's slow on entry, it's fast on exit. And the McLaren, the car is very stable. You can throw it in anywhere, and the car just really wants to hook and go. But it still is a little squirrely on throttle. So you're not getting the best exits, but you are gaining on people on entry to corner and high speed corners. So every car is a little bit different. If you can master a specific car, that's the one you go with, because everybody's going to have a different driving style, and just find the car that works for you with a specific setup and just go with it. Just like Steve, the Porsche really meshed with him, and we saw him I think he was struggling in the Corvette last season, and the first half of this season he was on fire.
Yes.
Same with Jesse. He started off in the Porsche and just couldn't get the car to work. He switched over to the Mustang, and look at him. I mean, he's done very well the past few races. Odell's good at anything, so whatever. You put him in anything, he's gonna be fast.
Exactly. Give him a tricycle. He's on the hunt. The reeled him in about 3/10 that lap. See if they have any traffic ahead.
See who this plays in favor for. I
Christopher
think this
Rose
might
gonna hit
actually,
Michael Harris.
this might actually hurt Odell. If he can't get past him before cops, he's gonna get caught. Yeah. Oh,
Michael
Harris just got out of the way.
Yeah, he does a good job. Michael Harris joins me on Sundays, the broadcast Sunday for the Cup Series.
He probably saw P1 and P2. He's like, I'm not getting in this. Just let these boys go. We're under a second now. 9 minutes to go. It's going to be a battle till the end.
Good job, Michael. We appreciate you. Getting his fun in, getting his sim rig time in. Yes, we're under a second. Christopher O gets held up a little bit that time. Gonna really hurt.
Good job on these guys to see P1 and P2 being so close and battling and just let them go by.
That's a real art, isn't it? I know you guys have worked with some of the GT4s in the past.
Yeah,
it's always been a...
In the coaches channel, we've spoke about getting a bunch of the coaches together and doing a session where we get in a big group and we just pass everybody, and then we slow down and do it again, slow down, do it again. So they're getting constant pressure on faster class cars, and we really work through together what we're seeing, what could be done better, and then just really get everybody on the same page is what's really the proper way to work with, because you're working with each other. You're not working against each other. You are actually working with each other to keep everybody's pace up, but not impede anybody. So it's really an art, but it can be taught.
Yes, for sure. And as with any art, every artist might do it a little different. As we look back from Christopher Rowe on the Corvette, through cops, into Maggots, Beckett's, this ought to be a great shot. Michael Odell is a
Here we
little
go.
straight. It's amazing how the drivers can roll up just on half of the curving and use the curving sausage itself to actually give him almost like a camber turn. A little more surface area on the tire.
It's going to be a spicy last 3 laps.
Pablo Arias next on Christopher Rowe's list of prayers. He gets by. Can Christopher Rowe?
Oh, no.
Rogue plays defense.
He's going to have to play the defense of his life here.
Michael Odell. He knows he has 6 minutes.
This is where it all comes into play. You can crank out some fast laps, but when someone's putting the pressure on you like that, not cracking, hitting all your marks, it's a different story. You really got to be on your game and have ice in your veins.
That's one of my favorite things about this group of racers. Not taking too much risk, but at the same time applying pressure. And now he pops out. Does he have an overlap? Christopher Rowe sees it coming. Here we go.
There you go.
Oh, Christopher Rowe tries to squeeze him. Can he cross
Hold it
over?
tight. He's going to hold it tight. Yep, he's got it.
The exit, that left front screaming. Michael Odell does a great job of diamonding that corner. Now Christopher Rowe slipstream down the straight. Can they go through cops? You need the downforce. You need the air on your nose here. Into Maggots, Beckett's. Then another long straight. So
Let's see if Rowe has an answer.
Michael Odell's got to nail this section. And they do have a GT4. It's usually a single file through here.
I will say I've spent plenty
Oh,
of
what a
time
great
with
race.
Odell on track, and he is good at defending. So he and Johan are probably some of the best the best defenders I've been against in this league. They know where to place the car, and they hit their marks.
For 100 minutes, for 60 minutes on a regular race. Every single lap for 60 minutes. Doing it once or twice, maybe 3 laps in a row is incredibly difficult. Do it for 60 minutes. To do it for 100 minutes at a time. Oh, Justin got around Jesse.
And I think I saw
All right.
Phillips in 4th as well. So a recovery job for him.
Yeah. Nice job, Jason Phillips. Lap
Yep.
traffic.
He took
Traffic.
advantage. He took advantage. You got to do that sometimes. If you see an opportunity, you go for it.
Jesse wouldn't have done that to Jason or to Justin.
No, probably
Oh,
not.
there's on the break.
Jason saw that gap. He's like, "Oh, that's mine."
Justin spread him.
Jack and I did the same
Nice.
thing first Motegi last season. Jack and I did the same thing, splitting a GT4. I saw an opportunity and I just went for it.
Jesse. We got to get Jesse pissed off at something. What is it going to take?
Hey, you can't ruffle his feathers. He's just going to laugh at it. Man never gets mad.
It is a fun league. I'm with you. Thank you once again, Michael. What a move. Back to live racing now.
Oh,
Taylor's
close up front. It's close up front.
2 minutes to go.
Should be coming up on maybe last lap, maybe one more. See how they handle this lap traffic here. Oh no. So it looks like we will get 2 full laps left. Oh no. Maybe a little compromise there on exit. Rowe might get a drive for a dive bomb.
Here we go. Let's go. Can Jesse do it?
Not quite there.
3/4 of a second. They're going to get one more lap. All over but the crying, I believe. GT4s is pretty far spread apart.
Yeah, Zach built that gap back up. It's 22 seconds now. I don't know if David had some trouble or if Zach just decided to start cranking out laps again.
Once again on the wart remover paint job, we appreciate it, Roy. Good shout out to the final race of the season. 3rd place so far. David Wortman, P2 in the GT4s. Unless something drastic happens. And Zach Alexander going to retire Roxy, the final golden tooth. One more lap for him. But your winner, coming through the back side of the track one more time. Race for the lead in the GT3s.
Final lap. Here we go. Got a 1.5 second lead. He's just going to put it in cruise control now. Keep it clean.
Season champ, Michael O'Dell, unbeatable now.
Well deserved season champ. It's been quick
5
all
wins.
season.
5 wins on a 12 race season. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, I know we spoke, and he wasn't a big fan of the Ferrari. He was quick in the Corvette. I think he ran the Corvette last season. Pretty sure he did. I know he's always been quick in the Corvette. So yeah, when he had the Ferrari, I think it was Sebring, he made the change, and he had made like 7 places in the first lap. Just the car suits him very well. It's just a little bit more powerful spec racer, you know?
Yeah, a little bit. Going around the GT4 winner and championship leader.
We got both the championship
Champs.
winners in one shot.
That's right. Coming around for the final corners, Michael O'Dell in the black Corvette. Got the Roxy of Zach Alexander right behind him. Michael O'Dell rounding out final 2 corners of the season. Say goodbye to the GT3s for Midwest Motorsports. Say goodbye to the GT4s for Zach Alexander, your GT4 champion. And the winner of the race, Michael O'Dell, Zach Alexander, right behind him, Christopher Rowe, put up a great big fight. Absolutely incredible.
What a fitting way for them to finish together as well.
I love that.
Both champions crossing the line almost at the same time. That's like Le Mans stuff. You love it.
There it is. Great race for Christopher Rowe.
Yeah, massive effort for him. I know he's probably going to go to bed, but great race, buddy.
Yeah. Jason Phillips.
Nice recovery drive for him, too.
Justin Thaler ahead of Jesse Coffey. Congrats to you, the dark horse, Justin Thaler. Right now, Donuts.
Victory Donuts. 2 champions. There we go.
And the GT4s. Gotta love that. That's cool.
Zach's gonna have a little issue getting that thing to go around.
Oh, Zach was GT4. Michael O'Dell's GT3. There we go. Everybody's giving him high fives.
Oh, that'd be cool to get the entire grid to just park right there for a picture.
What a way to wind the season down. Clear that race. So. All right, one more second. What do you think, Chase? What a season, man. Anything else stick out for you?
No, improvement across the board. I think the competency level with what we had this GT3 GT4 setup is it's grown with everybody. I've seen a lot of growth in some drivers, and I think it's only going to get better as we move to a different class of car, because you can take what you have learned from these cars and implement them into the next car we're going to see. So they're going to drive, a lot different, but there's going to be cues you can pull from the past 2 cars we've driven and move forward. and then you're only going to get better driving different things and understanding what a car's limits are. That's why we do this. Learning a track is one thing, but learning the actual limits of a car and driving on the limit is what we all strive for. You don't want to be under the limit. You don't want to be over it. You want to drive at it.
100%. If you want, I'll let you interview our winners if you want. First of
Yeah.
all, we can talk with the overall race winner. Let's go with Michael Odell first. 1 second. Congratulations, Michael.
Congrats, buddy.
Dude, we did it. We did it.
Well deserved, Odell. Well deserved.
Thank you. That was probably one of the best drives I've had so far.
Oh man, like it was great to see that last little battle because we were watching you plan your attack, and when you made the pass happen, it was all about. I even said it. I was like, Odell's one of the best defenders we have in the league. He's going to put his car where it needs to be to get this victory today. You didn't need it for the overall championship because you already had that before this race started, but you always want that victory, and you earned it today.
It's always nice to grab a few extras. During the race, I saw that everyone's strategy was going to be a fourth stop. I was able to fuel save a little bit. That's why once I got behind him, you guys saw I just hung back a little bit. I'm like, I'll put fresh tires on and as much fuel as I can throw in it for the last stint, just so I could hammer down those laps. Like I think it was.
Oh, so you did take fresh tires last stop.
Oh yeah, last stop I took freshies. The entire run I was taking. It was the first stop I did a set of 4. It brought me back. I did lefts on the second one, and then on the third one I did all 4 because I was just trying to have it where I was as good as possible to the end where everyone would be saving.
Well, I know you didn't have a lot of practice. I think your first laps were when you jumped in just before the race started. So you didn't really have a good understanding of the tire deck before this race, right?
No, I have the time on the track because of previous seasons in it, but I didn't have much to start with this tire model and the DEG on this circuit, so it was kind of an unknown from there. As the cars were gridding for quali, I was still going through Garage 61 trying to get data.
So it's basically just kind of feel how the car's feeling and make your adjustments from there on your tire strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we did. Rick had hosted a session a couple of days ago, and I noticed very quickly that a tire DEG was going to be a problem here because it's a flat track and it's high speed. So I figured a lot of people were going to be doing 4 tires on some stops.
Yeah, it seemed like it played in well, but at the same time, the left-hand tires on that middle stop really was worth it because, like you said, it would seem like a track that would take 4, but with all the abuse those left side tires took, you could get away with kind of doubling your rights, but anything further than that, it was going to be sketch.
Yeah. Well, you pulled it off, brother. I mean, I'm excited for you. I mean, overall, was that now 6 wins on the season? It's been an incredible season for you.
For once, my headset decided to die out on me before the race, not during. So we're good.
Yeah, we don't want another Red Bull ring.
Oh, what is it? Literally during quali for this. That's why I backed out for the first half of quali. It died on me.
We were wondering.
Yep, headset again.
So, what are your expectations for next season?
Hopefully, keep the streak going and win again. But I'm sure that's everyone's expectation. It's just gonna be learn the new car, do everything I can to be the Great Wall of Michael in defense, and go from there.
Well, if anybody can do it, you can, man. So
that's right. It was amazing, Michael. Congratulations. Timothy's jumping up and down. His neighbors are getting mad at him for raising so much heck so late in the evening. But yeah, congratulations on a great season, Michael. Anything specific stick out in your season?
Specifically, aside from the headset issues, which that's another thing that stuck out. But on the good side of things that stuck out was mid-season when me and Fincher were talking, and he's like, you should go back to the vet. Because I told him, like, I don't like the Ferrari much. He's like, you should go back to the vet. And it just so happened to be that for I think it was Bathurst, they had the new tire model released for then, and then the following race for Spa, they changed the model and bopped the cars around, and it seemed like it really brought the vet back into at least a contending spot.
Well, it's been a lot of fun watching you, Michael. We're definitely looking forward to next season. Stick around if you want. We're going to talk to Zach for a second here, too, the GT4 winner. Congratulations on a great season, Michael.
Thank you very much, sir.
Hey, Zach, you did it, man. Congratulations on your GT4 win.
Thank you. I appreciate it, guys.
So how does it
Through
feel?
today and the race.
Yeah, how does it feel to know that you're going to be pro next season?
It depends on car choice, I guess. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely gonna miss the guys down in AM. A couple of us were in race chatter the whole time, and it's always fun to kind of chat with the guys. But I'm definitely looking forward to some new challenges ahead. Always try to improve, and more challenges just means more improvement. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I said during the race that you had made a massive effort this season, because I know we've been speaking all season long, and previous seasons you did like 2 or 3 races and you really only jumped in to do the race, didn't really put a whole lot of practice into it, and the amount of improvement you have made this season is needs to be studied, because you went from a mid pack AM to like a 3K pace. So it's very impressive to see the amount of progress you've made in such a short amount of time.
Oh man, it takes a village. I mean, I've had a ton of guys helping me out, a lot of people helping me with small things here and there, and running laps constantly with Rick and Ron in practice, and back when Kyle was in with us. I mean, it's not something I can just do on my own. So definitely can't take all the credit for it.
Oh, you're too humble.
Nah.
So I did put together a little something, Zach, for your dominating season. I mean, we could talk about each win, but instead, let's take just a little glimpse back.
Great win for Zach Alexander, who, after an incident within the first 10 to 15 minutes of the race, fought his way back, all the way back to winning with hardly any time left on the clock. Incredible race there for him to come back and take that. We'll get him in here so we can catch up
Hang on
how he made that happen.
Sorry, that part
Your
was
winner in GT4, Zach Alexander, flag to flag. Another strong race from Zach. Your AM division, once again, Zach Alexander puts it on pole and puts it on the top step, but not without some battle from Nick Aslan. Nicholas Aslan was all over Zach at the end. Just the last 5 minutes or so, Zach able to break through with some GT3 traffic and get some breathing room.
Zach Alexander, another dominating GT4 win. Your final podium in GT3. And Zach Alexander, your winner, GT4s. Wrap it up, including your GT4 winner, Zach Alexander, 36 seconds over second place.
Zach Alexander did not put it on pole, but finished in first.
7 wins out of 12 races. Pretty awesome season there, Zach.
No, man, it was a lot of fun. I have to say, it's an addicting feeling. Once you get one, you want to get another, and kind of a domino effect from there. So, it was a heck of a lot of fun. Again, racing wheel to wheel with those guys when I could. The respect given from everybody, even the learning opportunities we all had during the races in multi-class, I think was a great time throughout. So I had a lot of fun for sure.
It's great, man. Well, we're looking forward to doing it again. Hopefully, Chase can join me in the booth some more when he's choosing not to race.
Hey,
Depending on what
don't
class
steal him from
people
us.
He really wants to be out on the track, but when he's not, hopefully he'll join me in the booth. When he's not babysitting or entertaining the kids or making memories with us as well. But been a great season, a lot of fun, hopefully we'll put together a Cool Down That podcast where we can get Justin Thaler and everybody else to join in, and maybe a call-in show or something like that. But
Yeah, we need diss tracks for y'all.
yeah, okay.
I'm all about it.
See,
That's
Jack Lucas, if you're listening.
yeah, Jack. Get on it, buddy.
All good. Any final words before we let you go, Michael, Zach?
The only
Mike?
words I'll say is that if Zach gets bumped to pro, you better bring the heat, buddy.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. I got to start at the back of the field before I make it up there with you.
whatever car it be, whether it be these prototypes or whatever else, all I ask is there's no quarter and we have a good battle. That's
That's
it.
all I ask for. That's all I want. It was a great season, guys. I appreciate it all. James, thank you so much for everything you do. Chase, obviously, thank you so much for everything you've done for me this
buddy.
season. But love chatting with you guys this year, and hopefully, I don't think Michael and I are going to be on this together much next season, but hopefully we'll find a way.
Well, welcome to the big leagues, man. You deserve it.
Thank you.
We'll get weekends. Each of us will do alternate weekends and share custody of the broadcast booth.
Again,
Split custody.
open door. That's right. Great.
No.
Thanks to everybody. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Michael. We'll chime out. Chase, what a great show, man. Thanks again for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
From you?
No, just it was a pleasure to actually get in here with you and sit for an entire hour and 40 minutes, not knowing what I'm doing, but enjoying it. So this was definitely a fun experience for me. And like I said, I do want to race more next season than I did this season. But if I'm not and I'm available, I would love to mess with you and Adam up here in the booth.
Yeah, we all got options, man. We're all looking forward to it. We'll do it again next season. For all the Midwest Motorsports admins that make this league great, I'm James J. reminding you, stay in your lane.
And I approve of this message.